Hi, my name is Chang Hyungjun, and I'm known as Wesley in Canada. I'm from South Korea and currently studying Geography and Aviation course at University of Waterloo as a first-year student. There were two main reasons why I especially chose University of Waterloo. So the first main reason is simply because University of Waterloo was highest ranked among the university that has flight training program. And the second main reason is that the University of Waterloo's program, which is Geography and Aviation course, captured my attention because I knew that Geography and Aviation is really a pilot-related program where I can learn GIS, which is Geography Information System, Climate, and Geography. So yeah, those two main reasons actually made me to study at University of Waterloo. Although I came to Braemar College during the height of COVID-19 pandemic period, my overall experience at Braemar College was perfect. I made a lot of friends that I make still contact with them. And yeah, I mean, like the weather in Toronto was a bit colder than I thought, especially in winter season. But yeah, overall weather in Toronto was excellent for me. And even my homestay family were really kind and made me a good barbecue from time to time. And we had a good relationship too. We still made a contact these days. So yeah, I would say my Braemar College life was perfect, and Toronto life, I really like it. When I was in high school at Braemar College, my favorite subject was English course. That is because not only I just like learning English, but also I studied an English novel, which I really, really love. I studied like Shakespeare's and Hemingway's novel, which I really love, and I shared my thoughts, ideas, and I even had a conversation with my classmate about its topic. And yeah, I really, really love the English course here. There were many teachers who had a very significant impact on my academic journey and me. And among them, I would say Miss Virginia, who is principal of Braemar College. So let me just share my little story first. I was really struggling with the IELTS exam, which is the official English test for international students. And I was just unable to get any required score for university application. So I failed 5 times in that test. So actually, I don't know why I was so brave at that time, but I actually visited her office to get her help. And while I was explaining my situation, she listened to me very carefully, gave me her opinion, and she even spent her own time, personal time after the school. So I went to her office to get some feedback on my essay and get some practice question for that test. I would say that was kind of turning point of my life. There was the moment that I realized that there were many good person who can help me and got motivation from each time. So I eventually got a required score for university application and got into University of Waterloo. University study is great challenge for me, and Braemar College prepared me for that very well. To be honest with you, my study at Braemar College was not that easy because my English is not my first language. So I needed to study more effort on my academic. After the pandemic, Braemar College started to make many activities for students. And among the many activities that I attended, I still remember the Hyde Park picnic. So we went to Hyde Park for a picnic with like 25 people and 2 teachers, and we played soccer, volleyball, and even basketball, baseball, and many sports there. And that was not just picnic for me, but there was the time when I can understand and appreciate a variety of multiculturalism and many experience from people who actually came from different country, different background, and who had even a different religion. It was really funny to listen to like many experience and many story from other background. And there was very fresh information for me as a Korean. Yeah, so the biggest difference that I noticed between the high school, the Braemar College, and university is obviously the size of class. Yeah, but of course there are some classes that are very similar in size to the high school. Like, for example, my English class, there are only like 20 people in there. But most of classes in university has more than 200 and even 300 people in one lecture. So, and that means you're likely to have less contact with professor and study by yourself, 100%. Because there is no one who will gonna push you and force you to study. Like high school, let's just say you didn't do any homework and go to class. Of course, your teacher are likely to force you to do it and give a warning sometimes, but it's never gonna happen in university. And the second one is, let me talk about the course load in university. Yeah, I mean, it is well-known fact that the course load in university is much heavier and harder. But that doesn't mean actually it is hard to study. I have my own great passion and enthusiasm for my own field, which is aviation. I really wanted to become a pilot. As I said, that was the fundamental reason why I choose to come to Canada. So as long as you have your great passion and enthusiasm for your own field, whatever it is, it will be fine. Just you don't need to worry about it. Yeah, so the biggest obstacle that I faced during the Braemar college life was obviously English. Let me just be a little honest with you. I failed the IELTS exam 5 times, and I was unable to get any required score for university application. I needed to get at least 6.5 overall and no below 6 points in any other section, but I couldn't get it because my English wasn't just that good. So if I have to say how I could overcome it is I just studied. That's how I overcome it actually. So I eventually got 92% in my second try. As I said, I really want to become a pilot, which is my fundamental reason why I came to Canada. So I say my university program would help me dramatically for near future. Once I graduate, I will get over 200 flight time, and I will get a bunch of pilot license, such as PPL, which is private pilot license, and multi-engine rating license too. For those of you who want to join in Canadian university, especially University of Waterloo, I want to say make sure you know the minimum requirement of your desired program. It is important to know that minimum requirement for your program. So you can find a lot of information on websites and just enter the university that you want to apply and try to find some information for a minimum requirement of your desired program. So I used to drink like 3 or 4 energy drinks per day without sleep, without any workout. Yeah, so I was getting very worse, and my concentration and my body health was getting worse too, a side effect of energy drink overdose and non-sleeping. So the biggest lesson that I learned from it is prioritize your sleep first. No matter how many tasks or homework you get, sleep is first. Just get some sleep, and that will help you dramatically. And the second lesson I've learned from Braemar College is the famous quote first. The famous quote is, "This too shall pass." This too shall pass means no matter difficult you're facing right now, it will pass eventually. So this too shall pass. Yeah.